From the Cardiff Metropolitan Learning Support Team, this is Etiquette for Meetings. Think of these as the must-dos of meeting etiquette. While different meetings will have different rules, there are some basic etiquette practices everyone should follow. Know where you are going. Make a note of the room number or use the map on the university website to find the building and room. Plan to arrive early. It can only be a positive for you. This allows time if the journey takes longer than expected, and if all parties are early, the meeting can begin and finish earlier. Dress appropriately. Online or in person, it's important to present yourself professionally. This doesn't mean wearing a suit everywhere on campus is necessary, but arriving to a meeting unwashed or in pajamas might have university staff worried about your well-being instead of listening to your meeting goals. Act confident until you feel confident. Think of a public speaker you admire. Almost everyone gets nervous before some meetings or giving a speech. Try to emulate their style until you come across as confident as they are. Come prepared. If there is an agenda, read over it just before the meeting. Think about possible expectations of you and be ready to provide information if needed. Have bullet points of things you wish to cover, even if you're sure the other person will cover them. This helps you get what you need out of the meeting too. Do not multitask. Save your breakfast, snacks, coffee, emails, and text for another time. Keep track of decisions made, tasks delegated to you, and requests you made of others. Summarize these action points at the end to help wrap up the meeting and to get the most out of your time. Practice active listening. Why would this person be saying what they're saying? Paraphrase their talking points and repeat them back to show that you understand. What are they expecting you to do with this information? Follow up, whether it's a check-in on progress of the topics discussed, confirmation of certain information, scheduling another meeting in the future, or just thanking them for their time. Following up is important for building relationships and keeping clear expectations. If topics come up that you don't want to discuss, some topics are alright between friends and family, but a university or professional setting, it's okay to respectfully decline. Topics that are deeply personal or emotionally charged can make you feel uncomfortable, and sometimes they're not really relevant. There are many ways to respectfully decline if someone attempts to bring up a sensitive topic. I'd love to discuss this sometime, but today I'm really just looking to resolve this issue. How do you see this affecting the topic at hand? If it doesn't, move on. I can see you're really passionate about this, but I'm afraid I don't know enough to comment. Can we put this conversation on hold until I'm more familiar with it? Etiquette for online meetings. Following the etiquette rules for in-person meetings will help you navigate most situations professionally, but there are a few additional tips specific to online meeting. Keep a clean background or use a background filter. This minimizes distraction for other meeting participants and also protects your private life. Introduce everyone in the meeting and give each a chance to contribute. Don't interrupt other people when they're speaking, or attempt to speak over them. Some online meeting programs have ways to signal that you want to speak. It is appropriate to put questions or comments in the chat for speakers to address when they are ready. Test all technology before the meeting. This includes camera, Wi-Fi, microphone, and screen sharing. If any of it is not working, it is polite to let others know in the chat while you are working on it. Don't work on other tasks. Others will notice the signs that you're not giving 100% attention to the discussion. If you need to look something up, it is polite to let others know, and then to mute your mic so typing or clicking doesn't further interrupt the meeting. Don't stare at your phone while others are presenting. Turn off notifications and make sure your phone is on silent. Turn your camera on. It helps with communication. Lecturers will get clues from your face or body language that tells them whether you're understanding or whether there might be a technical issue. It enhances the learning experience. It's respectful. Having a conversation is hard when you cannot see anyone else's faces. Keeping your camera on will bring out the best in your lectures. It's considered polite and it's expected of you. It can be daunting to turn on the camera for a variety of reasons, but this is considered good etiquette and you should try to participate when possible. Use the mute feature. Join while on mute to avoid unwanted sounds on other meeting participants' speakers. This gives you a chance to take stock of your surroundings and minimize background noise and distractions. Wrap it up politely. To help meetings flow smoothly, provide a summary, remind others that the meeting time is almost up, and set your boundaries. It's okay to end a meeting early. When in doubt, just practice common courtesy. Other people want to be heard, seen, and respected during an online meeting, just like they do everywhere else. Thank you for listening. For more support, resources, and workshops, search Learning Support on MetHub.